All right, welcome, Dwayne and Nidia, Food Travel and Fun. We just got a nice delivery
from
Grubhub
Blount's.
from Blount's
Blount.
Seafood Market or Clam Shack, right?
Yeah, the Clam Shack and Seafood Market in Warren, Rhode Island, and the rain and
we've
the
been
weekend.
eating from them and had different things, and yeah, we had a lousy weekend weather-wise.
But we want to show you what it's like to get delivery.
Absolutely. So
Stuffy.
This is the linguiça stuffy, right? That we got. I know we've tried their stuffy, so we actually had a little preview of what to expect with things.
A full-bellied
Make a
clams,
nice
fried clam platter with the famous Blount clam cakes.
It's a nice stuffy. It's a good sized one. We're gonna share things. Oh wow! It is. Well, it's hard for them to see it with the lid on, so I'm gonna
Two of their
take the
famous
lids off.
clam chowders, one for each of us.
Okay. So yeah. So this has those are your clam cakes. These are your full belly fried clams. And they do a roll with some coleslaw and tartar sauce. We're gonna try that out.
And this is amazing looking. It's the large, extra large, fresh clam.
They're extra
lobster roll, not clam.
So their
This is
extra large lobster roll is a half a pound of lobster meat. So that's their extra large, and it's pretty large. Which one did you get? Well, you know what? I'll be able to tell just by tasting a little piece.
Mayo and dill.
It's their dill mayo.
And we've made it, because we've ordered from there before, into their lobster roll club.
Oh, okay. Huh?
So if you're local and you want to order, you can absolutely order from Blount. This delivery got here within 15 minutes of the order.
I think it was about 20, but that was still pretty good.
Yeah.
That's still, for sure, it was fast.
You can choose your sides. We got our lobster roll with French fries, and we got our full-bellied clam roll with the clam cakes. They are famous for their chowder.
I'm gonna get a
Absolutely. So we're gonna have the stuffy first, then some clam chowder, and then we'll do the lobster.
We'll get into the other stuff. Yeah. I know you probably got your hot sauce. I like to, you know me, when we do our little things, I like to do it the way we would always do stuff, which would actually be a little butter.
A little
also
butter,
on the stuffy.
little lemon,
So
and a little hot sauce, my favorite.
Well, I don't usually put a lemon on there. You want me to get you some lemon juice?
No,
Or?
I'm good with a little butter.
I just
hon.
wanted a little butter because that's kind of how I'm.
A little of the Land O'Lakes here and we're good.
Yeah, for comparison, right?
Right.
We always
do it the same way.
that way. And
If you haven't seen our stuffy taste test, look
Yeah.
down below. I'll put a link.
This
It
was not
amazing.
one of the cohogs in our stuffy challenge.
It was not. The stuffy challenge was
And I
about a
think
year or two ago.
someone mentioned that we should try Blount or
Yeah.
something like. Yeah, I'll take the hot sauce.
Oh, yeah.
So I think someone mentioned that we should do that, and here we go, all hot sauced up. I don't usually drink a lot of soda with stuff, but I was in the mood.
But can I just say, so Blount has two stuffies. One is called a seafood stuffy. The other is called a Portuguese chorizo stuffy.
Oh,
This is
chorizo. We don't call it chorizo.
well, I am Portuguese. The real world is chorizo.
Chorizo, linguiça, because there's chorizo, which is totally different.
That's Mexican. It's
Yeah.
not. So, what do you think? I think it's delicious. With my butter and hot sauce. It is amazing.
It's a nice.
Not spicy.
It's got,
Savory.
It's savory. It's not too dense either. It's right. It's nice and
Light.
it's not light, but it's a nice consistency. There's chunks of quahog in there.
Face it. How light could something filled with bread, stuffing, a Portuguese sausage, and then with melted butter.
Well, we added the extra
I
butter.
will say-
Frank's.
Is this the whole thing? It's really good.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of it. You split the whole thing between our two plates?
Let's put it right in half.
Wow, that's a lot of stuffing.
It's a good size.
It's so much stuffing that I'm going to leave it for you.
Well, I'll just
I'll just leave it
push it
here.
aside.
I don't want to waste it. It's so good. So, we got their famous clam chowder. So 1 cup comes with the oyster
Oh,
crackers.
you didn't get me
I'll get a spoon.
the big spoon.
I'll get one.
I'm just gonna try this because I don't want the clams to get too cold.
We'll save it for later.
Okay, if it's cold. The lobster's fine. Actually, I didn't try the fries, so we're gonna need some ketchup.
They're here.
Yeah, the fries are already warm, even though it's a good little ride to get from there to here.
Mm.
They put their order out fast, but it's not their fault that the fries are just warm.
And you know what? I'm just going to taste my chowder too. I really want to dig into the lobster and dig into the fried clam roll. They have really good.
It's very thick.
Yeah.
There's nice pieces of clams in there.
It's still hot.
The potatoes, it's still very nice and
buttery
warm.
and creamy. Really
Nice,
good.
creamy. It's got good seasonings. It's good. That's a good flavored.
It almost doesn't need anything. The texture is perfect. Let me show you. And
It'll zoom in there.
it has clam bits. And here's my most important part. The potatoes are well cooked.
Yeah.
They're not hard.
So the coleslaw, I think there was two. I just pulled one aside. But I'm just
I'm gonna save my clam
do
chowder
a
for
cut
lunch tomorrow.
into this, and here.
And while
you
you're
can have a
doing that,
little
I'm
clam.
still eating my stuffy.
Want to just bite into one of these together?
Absolutely.
So these are
Clam cakes.
clam cakes, and I don't see chunks in this, but we've had them before and I've seen some chunks inside. It's just the way it cut, but it is definitely an item that does better with hot sauce.
Let me just say, when you order any of the sandwiches, whether it be lobster, clam, clam strips, clam bellies, you have a choice of their kale, coleslaw, fries, clam cakes, salad. I mean, you have a choice to your side. This was a free side that came with a full-bellied clam roll. What do you think?
Try it out.
Clam cakes. Wow. Every time I eat a clam cake, it reminds me of going to Rocky Point Park as a kid.
Well, they had the best ones. They were really good.
These are good.
These are good.
These are
Really
clam
good.
cakes.
I did
Really.
get a couple little chunks in there. So they're
Really?
small, but they're in there.
Really crunchy. They're not soggy with oil. They're very good.
All right, I'm gonna pass you.
Wow, that's a lot of
Well,
clam.
it's not about finishing it now, right here even, but
It's about letting you know what it tastes like.
we're tasting right now.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing. Matter of fact, part
This
of my
clam cake
tasting,
is good.
I'm just gonna taste the clam with a little bit of tartar sauce on it.
I'll do the same.
I'm not gonna review till you've tasted. So.
Well, I love me a good clam, fried clam. But it has to be the real thing, the whole thing, with the bellies, like this is. Look at that. That's the perfection of fried clam with bellies, right?
It's cooked beautifully.
Okay. Tartar sauce.
And I'm gonna steal that tartar sauce.
That is
Because
delicious. Oh, wow.
it is very good.
And their tartar sauce is amazing and vinegary.
Yeah, we like that. I don't like the. I like it to have that little bit of like a little bite from the
Vinegar.
from the relish piece in there. There's usually a relish, and this one they have that they use that dill mayo stuff too. So,
Wow, it's really good.
it's very good.
Loving it.
I don't know if the dill mayo's in the tartar sauce or not, but
But it's going to be in the lobster. Dill mayo and lemon. But this tartar sauce I don't think is like a store-bought. I think they might make it, and it's very, very good. Oh,
it's got a nice.
this is all over.
It's got a nice like a vinegary level to it, right? So yeah, this works.
So it was on a toasted hot dog roll. Not toasted, excuse me, grilled. You
That's
can see
grilled.
it.
That's-
Grilled with butter.
Well, grilled on the flat.
With butter.
Yeah, it's on the.
And
It's
very,
on the stovetop.
very stuffed. We got one platter of the roll to share with those clam cakes, and totally great value.
I'm gonna take
Really
out a
good.
couple of these fries, and you can see that's a fry.
That's a real homemade fry.
That was a big potato that did that. So
And I am still over here munching on
and,
my
and it's got like a lot of little seasonings and stuff they put on the fry. It's not just a plain fry. You can see little. It's gonna be hard for you to see it. But,
fries. Need ketchup for me.
well, of course, I'm not
So
gonna.
I will
Not just
put
for
it all.
you. Not just you.
Let me try.
Now, I just want a little bit there too. I want to eat that giant one, and I fold it in half. It's so big. It's still a fry folded in half. It's 2 fries. It's like a 2 for 1.
Tastes fresh and homemade.
Yeah, I think it is. It's like a little bit of seasoning that they put on it. Like a little pepper, and I'm not sure, maybe even some salt, of course. But
I do taste the black pepper.
it's good.
And the sea salt. This is a good fry.
Yeah.
Remember, we had it delivered, so it's not hot as
It's
if you
not.
would order and eat there.
Okay, so
Oh,
this
wow.
is their kale coleslaw.
Coleslaw.
I do like kale. Now the cabbage part,
That's huge.
that's like one piece of cabbage. Usually it's little shreds or tiny chunks. It's very crunchy because there's a
You
more.
like kale though. What do you think?
I see I had carrots in here, and it looks like some red cabbage and some green. And there's something I wasn't sure what this was, but now I am. There's actually a piece of the kale stem in there. That's why. And I do like kale. This kale isn't, it's a thin kale. It's not a really heavy, chewy kale.
I don't think I've ever tasted kale coleslaw. I'm used to coleslaw being
you know what?
cabbage and shredded
I will say
carrots.
it.
And
I do like it.
let me taste it. It does not look very wet. Looks like a dry coleslaw. Not a lot of mayo
There's
or
not-
buttermilk or sugar.
It's seasoned, it's light amount.
Wow, very kale
But-
forward. Like a fresh kale, really good, like a fresh kale salad.
But it's a good type of kale because kale can be fibrous and chewy and very.
This is aromatic. It's really good.
So this is
For me, I would put a little extra vinegar on it just to wet it.
yeah, you
But
like more of that. I
the
know.
flavors of the fresh kale. And
Okay.
I'm Portuguese.
Well,
Kale
I'm
has
either
been a
gonna-
superfood in the Portuguese culture since the, I don't know, 1900s,
Hey, we have
early
kale
1900s.
growing in the greenhouse. So,
You do.
all right. So now I'm going for bite number 2.
And this is, it's not cheap. This is their extra large on a fresh brioche roll, lobster salad roll. Mm-hmm. It has, did you say a pound or half a pound?
Half a pound.
Half a
The
pound
regular is a quarter pound.
of lobster meat.
Yeah. And for anyone that knows, if you just buy lobster meat, the price per pound isn't like buying a 1 pound lobster.
No.
You buy a 1 pound lobster, you can still get those, anywhere. Well, you can't get a 1. You get like a 1 1/4, and it might cost you like $15
This
for that
is
lobster.
more meat than you get.
But if you
from-
buy a pound of, I think to get a pound of meat is at least $60.
This is
so,
not a
and I think it's
$60
even,
roll.
and I think it's even more. Well, this is a half pound. So,
I love the lobster salad more than I love the bread, but I will have a chunk of bread with it.
Yeah,
Let me
but
just
try-
bite into the meat because I am a tail girl.
you're a tail.
This looks
fan.
like a little piece of claw.
So this is
Claw's
no,
okay
this
too,
is
though.
claw. Actually, you probably have claw, knuckle mixed in. This is more claw.
Not too much mayo. Still warm, like they just boiled, fresh. It's really
Really tender. Nice.
not chewy.
Not chewy. Nice and chunky. I mean, it really. Just so.
It just looks like
mean,
fresh meat with
it
very
is
little
nice.
dressing.
It's all big, like chunks. I can make a mess here.
It
That's
hasn't
okay.
been smashed into smithereens with
No.
mayo either, like you would
So
get
they
at
were
a-
very careful the way they tossed that into it without, like, real. They didn't crush it all up.
really delicious.
And it's delicious.
It doesn't eat any salt. I will add hot sauce in a little bit because I like it
When
hot.
we eat it, I'll add a little bit of Frank's on there, just
But
a little.
this is good the way it
It
is.
already, you know what? It tastes like it has some butter too, though.
Oh, it's buttery,
It's actually got-
dilly with a slight.
Not
you can't
much
even
still,
see the
though,
mayo.
which is nice.
You can't even see the mayo. It's so little butter, maybe a little
This is
mayo.
done really,
dill.
really enjoyable. Very nice.
Yeah.
So you know what? Let's eat up. We're gonna finish up our meal. We'll give a little. We'll come back for a final review, and we'll let you know. I mean, you pretty much know what we think already.
Well,
So-
and we haven't tasted this outside of like a little smidge. When you order from Blount, you're gonna get a lot of food.
Oh, yeah.
But if you were to order this level of food from a sit-down restaurant and have a few drinks, it's pricey.
Oh, yeah.
But going to a clam shack, you could sit outside and order this there.
Well, they're right on the water. You sit outside, you look out on the bay, and, you know, it's really nice.
We will barely be able to finish this. We'll have another meal out of this.
Oh, yeah, we'll have
and
leftovers.
we're getting the best of New England seafood.
I mean, I'm still going to put a good dent in this. I was really hungry. But, yeah, so far, aces.
We'll let you know what we think after we finish our meal.
Yep, we'll be back. All right. So, we're full. We ate.
Oh, man.
You ate a lot.
For me?
Yes.
I may be a
no,
bigger...
even for anyone, you still ate a good amount. You really did.
Thank you.
We didn't.
Every woman likes to hear a man say that. You've eaten a good amount.
You have.
Okay. Well, I'm okay with that.
I've watched her eat a few bites and be done at more than one or more than many meals.
That's true.
So to see you actually sit, I know you're enjoying it.
And enjoy
it. If
it,
you're digging in, you're enjoying it.
It was delicious.
But you had to be craving it.
I was craving it, and
Yeah.
it was really good and very light. And hey, it's summer. It's New England.
Yeah.
You're gonna be.
I mean, we've been doing a lot of like clam boils and things, and I wouldn't say I was craving it, but it sure hit the spot.
Oh yeah.
It was Blount is just like they sell us the best clams, the cleanest clams. We buy different things from them. We've done a clam boil. We've actually ordered from them before, and this time we tried some different things. I don't think we got with all the same stuff. So, but anyways, all I know is last time we ordered, we tried the different quahogs, but that was it.
If you are local and if you want a delivery and don't feel like going out and fighting the crowds or going to an expensive restaurant and ordering like really fresh seafood.
But maybe you do want to go out and sit by the water.
You can do that there.
They do that right there. They're all set up outside. They have their little clam shack thing there, and
they do.
Either way.
But if you just want to sit at home and get the same food, you cannot go wrong with Blount Clam Shack in Warren, Rhode Island, and
they are not sponsoring us.
No, not at all. They delivered in 20 minutes to Swansea.
I'm just saying, we're not saying that because Blount's paying us or giving us a deal. We're just saying it because...
They could sponsor us.
Hey, Blount, if you watch this, you want to give us a deal, we will not say no. I'll tell you
we
that.
love you guys.
But it's only because we absolutely love this food. So
it was awesome.
Yep.
We're giving it our highest.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
thumbs up.
You came out on top on the taste test challenge, for sure.
So good. Yeah. And for those of you who do follow us, we're celebrating a bit today because our new boat.
Yeah.
We bought a new boat, a 18-foot Boston whaler outrage fisherman.
After months of not being able to go on the water.
Yeah.
We're about to go back very soon. Hopefully next weekend. Hopefully in a week.
So thank you so much for watching. And we love Blount. If you're in the mood for a freaking, lobster roll and some clam chowder, do it.
Or if you just want to buy some really nice seafood, you can do it yourself. And they do things too where you can bring it like take home and bake. Like they have a scallop dinner, and I think there's another one they have too. There's two little things you can just bring it home, throw it in your oven, and finish it off. I think it's fish. I think it might be a fish one. But anyways, check out their menu. You'll see it out.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Dwayne and Nadia, Food Travel Fun. Until next time.
And hit that like button.
Tell your friends, and you'll find us.